name is Mega Dino. I am an overseer for the Apron project. I'm not sure if any of you guys have tried out our game or been in our Discord. Um, but I've invited Logic and Biku, who are two very important community members here at Apron, who will be showcasing both our PvP gameplay and our new PvE gameplay that just got released for you guys today. And throughout this session, they will be going over just the basics of each, which will include obviously the game itself. So some gameplay for you to see. And for those that don't know, and I'm sure, or I'm not sure, but maybe a lot of you guys haven't met Biku or Logic, but they're both very, very good players. Some of the top players in Apron, especially Logic, who is actually also a PvP coach. And he was at one point, or he probably still is top 5 in our game. So very lucky to have both of them join today, and I hope you guys enjoy. We will be asking, or both Biku and Logic will be asking some random questions throughout this event of things that they've gone over with you, either in PvP or PvE. So be sure to pay attention because if you answer any of the questions right, you will earn an apostle ticket, which is a reward in the Apron uh, project that actually it gives you basically an NFT. An apostle is basically like a little minion that you take into battle with you. Logic, both Logic and Biku will go over that later. Um, but yeah, so that's gonna be kind of the schedule for today. And if any of you guys are interested in having a one-on-one Apron coaching session after that, or if you want to learn more about our project, feel free to DM me, Biku, or Logic after this session, and I'd be happy to help out. Logic and Biku, do you want to say anything or introduce yourselves before we start?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for the warm intros, Mega Dino. And hey guys, hello Puffverse community. We're here. We're here to play Aperon and kind of show you guys exactly what's going on. What is the loop in Aperon, how you can earn, how you can get NFTs, how you can compete in both PvE and PvP leaderboard. Is anyone in the audience? Have you guys? Has anyone here played Aperon before? Maybe like played a PVE match or PvP match, or are we all relatively new to Aperon?
No, last time we had Aperion on this server before too. Like this is our second stream, so some of us already tried this game already. Uh,
Awesome. And what do you
yep,
guys think about Aperon?
that's great, man. Graphics, I love the graphics, man. I love them.
Beautiful. Awesome. 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 So yeah, we're gonna go over everything and let you guys know what the loop is. I can also let you guys know what I personally think is the best min max loop, so you can maximize your time within the game. But yes, I am Logic, and I'm here with Biku. Biku, go ahead and intro.
Hello, hello. My name is Biku. Hi. So you guys maybe have seen me around the Ronin ecosystem. Before Apron, I used to do Axie, and now I came to Apron and mostly focus on Apron. And also, fun fact, I'm not sure if a lot of people know this. Um, I'm also a Puffverse ambassador. I also make content and also also play a lot of Puffverse. So what is up, everybody? So time to showcase to you guys the main game that me and Logic plays, and yeah, hope you guys do try it sometime and see if you guys will like it.
Dope. All right. So I think we should go over to them, right? The cradle, what's going on, how to start in the game. So if you guys all want to check out Biku's stream first, this is the cradle. This is kind of like where your godling or your character is to just walk around and select your planets in that middle thing where you can select your NFT planets or seed planet. um, Biku has a lot. He's a whale. He's rich. I'm poor. I don't have as much as him.
Shut up.
But but that's where you can select your planet. And in Aperon, guys, PVE is out. And I highly, highly, highly recommend starting off in PvE. The main reason why is because PvE is your very first introduction to the game in which you can earn NFT apostles, as Mega Dino said. So, right, if you do PvE first, that's when you'll get the apostles. The apostles are needed in PvP. You do need pretty good ones, especially to climb up the leaderboard. So again, PvE first, get your apostles. As soon as you get your apostles, you feel more comfortable with the game. You play PvP, and in PvP, that's where you get the juicy, juicy leaderboard rewards. So yeah, Viku, do you want me to do PvE first and you cast it, or what are we thinking?
Hey guys, sorry to interrupt. Can you guys please share your links so we can check it out or download the game, where to download, like that, so everyone will know where to download and how to play,
You already,
how to
yeah,
register
you
and
posted the right links in the
Mm.
live stream chat. Those are the right links.
Okay,
Yep.
okay, awesome.
Those are right. Thank you, Doctor Mowgli.
No worries, man, no worries.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's go for PvP first. Go to
That's the
PvE.
updated version, right? 5 0.5.30 320.
Yeah, yeah. What you could do too is if you are able to get Mavis Hub, we are in Mavis Hub, so it's pretty nice to have that because most Ronin games are starting to get on Mavis Hub if they have not yet.
Yep, yep,
Mavis
yep.
Hub is available. Epic Game Store is also available. Direct download is also available. So pick your most comfortable launcher for Apeiron, and it'll be out. And also, Technic is saying the mobile app for Apeiron is also coming out, and that is a huge part of our project right now. We do have our CEO, Mr. Lore Keeper, in Tokyo right now doing the Tokyo Game Show, and they're gonna be teasing and releasing the mobile launch for Apron, which has its own rewards too, which is quite big, to be honest.
That's awesome, man. Awesome.
Beautiful, beautiful. I think Biku, let's do PVE first because this is like kind of the very first thing. Um, and I can do PVE if you'd like. And then kind of
I guess
just
Biku can go over like a duty or something, and maybe you can commentate over that, or boot core. Yeah, boot core is probably better.
yeah, that
All right,
works.
let's go
That
to
works.
boot core. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Okay, okay. So apparently, I did a thing where I don't have to keep pressing the thing, so I can, yeah. So so first things first, you got to pick out the apostles that you're going to be bringing into battle. Some are NFTs, some are not NFTs, but mostly are NFTs. So this is not an NFT. This is something I found in the game. This is not an NFT. And yeah, but if I were to bring like NFTs because of the fact that they're overpowered, I can go ahead and choose to do so. I have one of the best hunters in the game, an IV 100, with almost maxed out abilities. So this is how you look at how good an apostle is. So the IV is the individual variable, where depending on how high it is, it's that's what represents its stats. It's HP, its attack, its armor, and all of that stuff. I'm gonna be bringing two hunters with me, and of course some guardians as well, so I can make sure that, of course, things are gonna work out fine for me. Confirm. Let's go. All right, I just summoned them with me, and then we TP into
These
this portal.
Why is it that you brought two hunters and guardians? Do you have any recommendations for new players on what their team comp should be for PvE?
So for PVE, literally just started out fresh. It's always good to get a feel of it before looking for the correct or the more efficient way to do it. So my reasoning why two hunters is because they both have double shot volley. I'll show you in a bit what it does and why it's actually better in this case. So I have booty hour. So what booty hour is? Booty hour is where if you're playing while you're and you have this time with you, the drop rate for good apostles or the uh, the dudelic the dude halo will drop a lot more frequently. So dude halo is where you can mint apostles while that you find in PvE. I can show you guys that in a bit, but first let's go into a single battle first. But do feel free to ask any questions in the chat. If you guys have any questions, let's look at what's going on. But yeah, so this is where it's set up. If you guys played like TFT or any auto battler, you may recognize this like, oh, this is like an auto battler. See, it shows the lines on which one is going to be aggroing which unit. I could put this here, all arrows on him. I'll put this at the back, and of course the beefy boys in the front, and let's go. So when you press ready, the game just starts. So this is the double shot volley. Both of my hunters has this, and what this does is that it does an AoE shot of arrows. So it shoots a flurry of arrows that hits a lot of units, and for the value that it has and its mana, that's really why it's such an efficient skill. And that's for my first ability. I got Seed of Fire, where I just point it somewhere. Wait, depends on where this rogue is going to be jumping into. Probably going to be jumping into here. So I'm going to place that there so it can get hit. Boom. And of course, the Guardians has defensive abilities. It has Castle Guard, which protects you from projectiles. Also has Most Awesome Aegis, which gives you armor. And any remaining armor left over will be healing you at the end of that. And yeah, we're on the last one. Smash. All right. So after smashing that battle, we go to the rewards area. So these are the units that I went into the squad with. Artifact chest. So you get a bunch of artifacts, and every time you get a same copy of the artifact, you you increase its capabilities. So this is when you discard a card from your hand. Avatar's active skill damage is increased by 10%. If you get it a second time, 15, and then 30. This one gives Apostle Defense 5, 10, 25 on the third. When you cast an Avatar card, Avatar's active skill damage is increased as well. This is really good if I'm maxing out on my Avatar, but let's go for a more defensive route. And here I get to choose another ability. I can go for Gust Wind. I can go for Storm Spear. So you can flip it over to get a better description. So Storm Spear, Gust Wind, both are wind. Scorch Brand is a fire ability that summons fire dudes, tiny fire people. And I'm gonna go for this one since I heard it's a really good ability.
Yeah, and in PvE too, guys. It's really nice having AoE spells. It's relatively easy, especially in the duty and the boot core difficulties. Imagine it as easy and medium difficulty. It's not too hard. You could honestly jump in with almost anything and beat it. And AoE is definitely the play. You know, you just want to do as much damage as possible and just clear it in the fastest time possible as well.
All right, it's just so satisfying when you're seeing those numbers fly. So when you put out a card, right? If you wanna take it back and not use it anymore, you can just place it back into the hand, or you can just press escape and it just goes back there. That's also something you could do. Headshot, one of my favorite cards. It deals a ton of damage, especially if it hits. Look at that, 1700 damage. All right, let's go and see if we can get an apostle so I can show you guys what it looks like and what you could do with those apostles. All right. Let's see if we can get an apostle here this time. Oh, okay, we good. Apostle chest. So in this apostle chest, we didn't really get a hunter. We're looking for hunters right now. The reason why we're looking for hunters is because I want to use that unit to upgrade my apostles. So for this one, I'm just gonna add it here instead. And then on this ability, we're gonna upgrade Scorch Brand, make it even stronger. All right, let's go to the next one to see if we can find an apostle. But let's see, have any questions here? Right now, Android will be out soon. Yes, yes, yes. Let's go to an elite battle instead of a normal battle. See if we get a better chance of getting the an apostle that we need here. So this is going to be a lot harder. The level is a lot higher. They're level 50. And yeah, this might be a threat. No dates just yet on that. But yeah, it is going to be soon, guys. You can already see Aperion on your Play Store. Make sure to go to your if you're an Android user, I believe you can already pre-order it. Okay, first person that can post a screenshot of it on their phone. First person that can get a screenshot of it on their phone on the Play Store. Send it on the chat. Gets an apostle ticket. Go go go. There it is. That's the score trend.
Oh, ZK Raps. You're so fast, bro.
Okay, ZK Raps,
Already
Thanatos came after.
pre-registered.
All right, it's okay. We'll give both of them an apostle ticket. All right. Megadino will write that down. Let's freaking go.
Yeah, I got it. I got it.
Man,
Alrighty.
I was trying for it too.
Alrighty. Make sure to also uh, either open a ticket in the Apron server so we can get your wallet address. Okay. All right. Let's see if we can get one here. Dang it, we still can't get it. But if we choose this one, we can't really upgrade any of these. Let's just sell it.
Yeah.
Dang,
So guys, in PvE also, you can bring up to 2 apostles that you get from PvE into those 2 apostle slots on the right side. So those are the ones that you can bring home with you. So as soon as you finish a PvE dungeon, you can definitely bring it back, and then as you progress through the game, you definitely want high IV with good skills, and you can keep upgrading the skills through getting the same apostle, and it'll say merge. So once we see the merge feature, we'll be able to showcase that to you guys through Biku's UI.
Yep, and also, so yeah, these are some of the best parts that we can see here. Oh, okay, so here's one we can do. So I have this hunter, right, that I have. I can use this extra hunter. I guess we could call it sacrifice. Not really sacrifice. We're gonna use it to upgrade my IV 100 hunter. Is one of his abilities, the root trap slide. It will add XP. So I'm gonna click it, click confirm, and boom, it will add XP to this once I get out
Once
of
you
this
finish the
dungeon.
dungeon,
Yeah,
yeah,
once
yeah.
once you finish the dungeon, you will get to see it. Now, the other thing that you could do is that if you find apostles that are really good, you can go to the marketplace and you can actually mint them. And when you do mint them, you can try to sell them or something like that. So you need either the special items, which is the Dudelic Wings. So the Dudelic Wings is a free mint. Like you can mint this for free, no cost. I think you just need gas fee. That's it. Dude Halo, you can also do the same thing. So the difference between this is that there it is. The Dude Halo is something that's dropped in the game. It randomly drops in PvE. So if you get lucky, you can find it, and you can also get it as and also this Dudelic Wings is also from community events, which I believe will be giving away today as well, if I'm not mistaken. Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome. All right. So if you're going to be hunting down some apostles, you can definitely get some here. So let's take it. Let's look at the let's look at the delta that I have and the guardian that I got. So it has Castle Guard and that ability. Let's look at what the floor price is on that. So just to give a an idea, Castle Guard, first skill Castle Guard, first skill Castle Guard Guardian. Floor price is at $4 right now, and of course, if it has a shield, I think a leaping shield bonk. If it has leaping shield bonk, it is higher by There you go, $5, and then if we skip that, it's $8 because people will be buying these to upgrade their own abilities. And because of the fact that Leaping Shield Bonk is good, that's why it has value, and people are trying to maximize their abilities there. So, yeah, go ahead and try PvE. It's really easy to get your first apostles here. And if you win the Dudelic Wings, you can definitely go ahead and try to, of course, try to get the best ones out there. I have a scholar that collected all of these apostles. He's really crazy at finding these. I'm putting it in the chat. This is what he sent me. This is one of my scholars, and I don't take a fee from a scholar because they played it. As long as they mint it, it's fine. I don't care. And yeah, so let's just look at that first Guardian. The IV-89 Guardian is the most insane one here. IV-89, Shield Bonk, IV-89, and then Shield Bonk. It's the first card. Oh my god, it is not even for sale right now. Holy crap. That is insane. Nobody is selling an IV-89 Leaping Shield Bonk right now. But if we lower it, if we lower it to 80, it is at $37 right now for this IV-82, which is already good. But then as you go forward, it's like $70. So yeah, yep, you heard right, Nyashu. Did I hope Nyashu, is that how you pronounce it? I'm not sure. I'm sorry. But yeah, it's $80, and it's pretty cheap to actually mint it. If you don't have the Dudelic items, it's pretty cheap to mint it. Right now, 8 for your first mint onwards. It's right there. First mint is 58 PRS and 240 Animad. I believe that is around like $2 or $3. If I'm not mistaken, I'm not sure, but
Yeah, I
it
think
gets
about that.
higher the more mints you got. And yeah, I think that's the gist of all of the things that I can discuss with PVE. So every time you clear it, though, I'm gonna go ahead and just end the run. You only bring one apostle back. All just mission failed. It's okay. Honestly, these screens that we get is freaking awesome. Claim. I guess we'll just claim this. Every time you clear a level, you get a higher difficulty, and I believe the highest is Godly 2. Is that right, or is there another one that I missed?
No, it's Godly too.
Godly 2. There you
Yeah,
go. So I
yeah,
started at Duty, a Walk in the Park, then Dude Core, and then Godly 1, then Godly 2. And
yep.
that's all of it. You can even follow the story mode, and then after that, once we do finish your first run, you can go on this side for PvP, which is gonna be logic side of this.
Yes,
Alright, guys,
yes,
before
yes.
before we move on, I wanted to let the audience ask any questions about PvE before we move on, and if not, I will be asking a question or two for Dudelic Wing.
There you go, guys. If you guys don't have any more questions and you guys have all the facts in your head, if you guys have been listening, the Mega Dino is going to be giving away Dudelic Wings so that you can mint your first apostle and then play your first games. And yeah, this is 100% free to play. Free to play to earn, honestly. It is crazy how good it is. Plus, if you just want to upgrade yourselves, there's so many scholarships that are available. We got Bood Nation. We've got, I think Ancient Eight is also running somewhat of a scholarship. Leo, a lot really. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right. El Technic. Yep.
yep.
There is a scholarship channel in the Discord server.
Yeah, Aperion is very scholarship friendly and guild based. I do know, as the game progresses, as the game goes through. I mean, we just had the Aperion Guild Wars, which is a guild PvP league slash tournament. The top two winners are actually getting flown out to Hong Kong to do the grand final. So it's gonna be a pretty big event. We are very team friendly. very scholarship friendly. We do understand that some people may not want to um, spend their own money into buying assets. Hence, scholarship program does exist. And I do know, as Biku is saying, a lot of players are doing that option, and you can definitely earn a good bit of rewards depending on what your cut is with your manager.
All right,
Okay,
so
awesome.
Zcraps had a PvP question, but I'll leave that for you, Logic, later once you start. I'll go ahead and ask the two one or two PvE questions for Dudelic Wing. Oh shoot, I think I just said the answer. That's okay. I'm gonna ask the other question that I prepared. Um, either an Apostle ticket or Dudelic Wing. Um, and for those that don't remember the difference, as Biku mentioned, a Dudelic Wing is to mint any Apostle that you collect in the dungeon for free on our marketplace. Otherwise, there is a minting fee, which Biku just sent above here, this picture. And an Apostle ticket is a ticket where you can open in our marketplace again, which actually gifts you an apostle for free. It's totally random, and there are 4 different kinds of apostles that you can get, but still really valuable because that can be your first NFT that you can actually use in the game. So the one question I'm gonna ask is, and I guess I'll type it into the chat as well as read it out. All right, I'm gonna send it in 3, 2, 1, go. So how many apostles can you take into the dungeon with you? 50?
Oh man.
Biku?
Yo.
If I'm not mistaken, the answer is 6, right?
Or
4.
4 excluding the 2 that you can pick up.
You can,
yeah,
yeah,
so
yeah.
you bring in 4,
You
and
bring in
then
4 at the start,
you
yeah.
take an extra 2 from the dungeon. And at the end of the run, you get the 2 with you.
Okay, so technically I'm gonna reward the first 2 that answered correctly, which is filters and uh Jpong TV. I'll write your name down, but if you guys can remember to either DM me or open up a ticket in our Apron Discord server, that would be great, and we can get your wallet from there and send that over.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, guys. So yeah, as Biku was showing you guys PVE, right? PVE is your introduction to the game. When you are done with PVE, you do move on to PvP, and this is where I'm at, right? Where Biku showed you guys in the top right side of the cradle, there is the PvP Apron Arena, and this is what my UI looks like on my screen for PvP. Now in PvP, right? There's like, as you guys can see, my apostles are kind of high IV, and I would probably say they have some of the best skills in the game. If you are looking for like really good apostles and really good IVs, definitely look at the minimum IV of 80. Right, you want at least 80 IV for PvP apostles. And if you need like a certain guide or anything like that in regards to what skills you should get in what order, because it does matter, I'm gonna post in the chat a competitive apostle guide, which is there. And oh, I can't send links apparently, but yeah, I got blocked. I'll just send it to Dr. Mowgli.
Yeah, sure thing. I will
One
post it.
second.
Just DM me.
Yes, awesome. Okay, I sent it to Dr. Mowgli, and he will post it in the chat. So though this is a competitive apostle video that I had maybe like a couple months ago, but I would say they're relatively the same. My guardian is like a double stun guardian. I know that by the icons, meaning like I have the baby cage and the leaping shield bonk. I also have prickly personality, which is like a reflect sort of thing. Warriors as well. Last dude standing, which is my last spell here, is extremely important. It basically slaps things for like 1k damage. My rogue is like an assassin rogue, right? I just want to kill backliners and hunters. This is like a headshot, boom shot, root trap slide, and then mages, which is like fall up, switcheroo, magic bomb, fall up, switcheroo, danger disc. So for the Guardians, you definitely want to focus on a stun. You want to at least want to have at least one. The one I would focus on is gonna be my third spell here, which is the Leaping Shield Bonk, and that's like your targeted stun for your enemies, right? For a warrior, I would say Last Dude Standing is gonna be your most important skill. That's like the passive that turns it into like a Tryndamere with like 100% crit, right? Something like that. And then your rogue, you definitely want like stabby stabby. Now you see me, right? It's like a pure DPS. And then hunter, headshot for sure. One of the most important spells in the game, especially if you combo it correctly. And then with mages, definitely fall up and switcheroo. Switcheroo is the only spell in the game that will let you um, essentially it's like it switches your place between your mage and your avatar. So just check out the video if you are interested in like what good apostles are, and definitely hit go for 80 IV. Now that we're there, kind of want to show you guys, don't get overwhelmed by this. This is one of the things I think overwhelms players at first, which is the skill tree. So if we go to the skill tree here, right, it looks fucking complicated, to be honest. It looks like crazy, right? But you shouldn't view it as too crazy. Think about it as like an MMO skill tree system. As you go up the skill tree, you can unlock higher tiered circles. So I can show that here with you guys now. So I just reset my skill tree. And this is the very first circle, right? So very first circle, I'll just show you guys when I add on to, for example, my air, it'll go up and I can unlock more. Right, so I put 5 points into flow, and these inside ones, these are all passives. These outside ones are all active skills. You can only bring 3 active skills within the game. And the ones outside of that is just upgrades to those skills, right? So we're just gonna build this out together. This is what I usually play.
I can't hear you, man. Can you
Yep,
please check
yep.
your mic?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay.
hard because it's push to talk, and it won't let me push to talk while I'm in the game. So it's like I have
Okay,
to,
okay.
yeah, yeah. But let's see if I can make it work. Okay, I think it's working. Okay, cool. Um, so you definitely want like, static charge, zip zap orbs, that sort of thing. It's really, really important. Um, I mean, my build is kind of like this like assassin like build. I want to dash in. When I dash in, I knock them up using this upgrade. And then the zip zap orbs is these like orbs that spin around me that stuns enemies, right? So I'll just build this up, but I just wanted to show you guys how it looks like when you do build stuff up with the points. So as you guys can see, I'm putting points in and it's going up, right? And then I can unlock this now. Something interesting about Aperon though is birth skills and birth perks, meaning it's already automatically unlocked. So as you guys can see here, I don't have anything in Earth, but I can already unlock my tier 5 or my circle 5 ability, right? So this is what a birth skill is. You don't necessarily need to have the points to go up the skill tree on it. It'll just be automatically unlocked for you, which is something that's nice to look at and study in the Aperon ecosystem. But for myself, I don't use this. I do use Be Formless. I think it's just way too good. It's just damage reduction. And I'll just go ahead and finish out my water, which is 3 here and 1 here. So now I'm maxed out in air. I'm maxed out in water. As you guys can see, I have 32 out of 30, 32, 59 out of 59. And now I'm going to do my earth, and I'm just going to go up the skill tree here, level up what I want to level up. I usually take spike wheel eruption. They call it pizza cutters. And then my build is something along like this, right? So don't get overwhelmed by this. This is something to think of as, again, an MMO skill tree. You go up the skill tree when you put more points in, and it's automatically unlocked when you have it as a birth skill or birth perk. Skill slots is super important too. This is like the skill order. Whatever's on the left-hand side will go out first. So for example, I want my Tailwind Dash to go out first. I'll click it first, and then I'll do Spike Wheel Eruption plus Zip Zap Orb. So it does go from left to right in that order. And yeah, what I like to bring in terms of like apostles in PvP is I like to do at least one guardian, one warrior, one rogue, one hunter, and 2 mages. This is like a think of it as like League, right? You want like one tank, one bruiser, one assassin, one AD carry, and like, for example, like 2 mid laners, right? Something like that. And we'll go ahead and go over one match and kind of walk you through how I play and get on with the game. So we'll page for a queue, and we'll just start it up real quick. Hopefully it doesn't bug out. It doesn't. Nice. We're good. Sometimes it bugs out when you do like a skill tree fixing, and all you need to do is just reset the game. It could just be my machine too. Maybe it doesn't happen to other people, and it's solely for me. But anyways, guys, I'll go ahead and read the chat while we're here in the queue. Any questions so far? Thanatos is asking, you can refund the points without costing anything if you mistakenly put a skill point. Yes, absolutely. You can reassign your skill points, and you could make several builds with your planet. You could try different combinations of perks and skills and figure out what you really like to play. And it does not cost you anything. It's completely free. It's up to you how you want to build it. Sometimes I like building more of a tanky style. Sometimes I don't. And nice, we got a queue. We got a gateman. Beautiful. And just want to let you guys know, guys, there is stamina as well, right? I don't know if you guys have played Axie before, but stamina is, you essentially have 10 stamina per day, meaning you can earn tokens with 10 stamina, right? And it takes up 1 stamina per game. You can definitely buy more stamina, up to an extra 10 per day, using the why am I forgetting the name? Someone help me out here, Mega Dino or Biku.
Uh, is it Stardust, or what are you
Yes,
talking?
Stardust, or what do you buy Animal with?
Oh yeah, I think it's that. Yeah.
Yes, Stardust. So Animus. Thank you, Technic. And yeah, guys, this PvP. I'll go ahead and turn some volume on. And then in PvP, so now I see that he has a priest, right? I want to send my rogue in, and honestly, I just want to kill this priest. I know I'm kind of playing a little bit fast here, but I really need this priest dead, because if I don't kill the priest, it'll just heal forever, and it'll just I'll lose the game that way. So in Aperion, if you see priest, kill the priest. Priest is like honestly a hard carry. If things heal, then it's just not good for you. And now priest is dead. Now I can kind of switch a rue right there. I'm gonna go in for a tailwind here into a zip zap orbs. Now that my zip zap orb is spinning, I'm gonna go for a spike wheel on, or earth. We call it pizza cutters. I'm so used to pizza cutters. So now I'm just gonna pressure here. He doesn't have much over me right now, and canceling is one of the biggest things in Apeiron. So let's see if we can get a cancel on his one of his skills here, which should be Water C4. Okay, no water speed form. I'm just gonna zip zap orbs into pizza cutters. And then now I kind of just want to even out the game because I just want to kill his apostles. He's killing my apostles. I'm gonna kill his apostles. Now most of my apostles are dead, so I'm just literally gonna chill. Right? I'm just gonna cast my spike wheel eruptions. Hopefully get a kill on these. He's trying to cancel me, which is working out, but now I kind of have this 1v1 scenario and I can just chill here and wait for him to cast something. I don't get the cancel. It's kind of sad. Maybe I'm just bad, but now I need to do something here or else I will just straight up die to his combo. So I'm just saving up mana. As you guys can see on that bottom right, there's that mana that keeps refreshing. And I definitely don't want him to keep standing on this water circle because it'll just keep healing him. But now he's just spamming it over and over. I might be cooked here, guys. He gets the stun. I gotta get out. Yeah, this guy's pretty good. And here, we'll try a combo again. And as you guys can see, he's like chaining his stunts together. And I'll probably lose here, to be honest. We'll see. I got that cancel on him. Lots of damage. I'm trying to like actively cancel his stuff, but he is playing extremely well. So we'll have to do something here. I can't cancel. I'm too slow. So I'll zip zap orbs again. And he's on this AoE. And as we were saying in PvE earlier, right? AoE's kind of king, and this guy's playing it really well, man. He's just using his AoE spells one on top of another, and I can't seem to get a cancel on him.
All right,
So
let's
ready up again.
all right. Try to lock in on this game. Let's not make
All
me lose
right.
it some points. I'll cast this next one.
Thank you, sir. That would help out. I'm
Let's
locking
do
in, guys.
All right, so starting it off, okay, he's gonna just go heavy on this. So yeah, this is definitely better when Logic's hands is gonna be doing the talking this time around. Starts using that cold water ritual just right on top of two apostles, gonna take them down fairly early. But Logic, of course, is gonna try to match it by using the zip zap orb on the apostles instead, realizing that the apostles might just be as tanky as the avatar. So just gonna focus on the apostles instead. One mage on the side of Logic is already taken down, so he's gonna be moving around, just jiving, just trying to weave through all of these cold water rituals just to make sure that he can get it equal by the end of the game, or if he can get somewhat of an advantage by the end game of it all, that would also be good. But yeah, this one priest is turning out to be quite a nuisance right now. But the best part about this is that they're all lined up together, just easily being able to get them all in that one pizza cutter ability is really good. I think that's one priest down. The other priest is going to be taken down very soon as well. That's another follow up. I like that it's a mage that still stayed alive at the very end there. Another pizza cutter once again. And this guy is just using this cold water ritual quite nicely, not going to lie. Very good plays coming out of that guy. Fairly tanky as well. But of course, Logic is tanky himself. Now zip zap Orbeez and then another pizza cutter there. So just a bunch of rogues still alive on the side of that NA guy. So he is playing a quad, and oh, he eats the full front of those pizza cutters as he was casting his cold water ritual. That's going to cost him a lot of HP, and then just more HP is going to be chipped away from him with all of those pizza cutters. I'm not sure if this cold water ritual is going to be enough to heal him back up, but Logic kind of looks like he has the upper hand right now. The Tailwind Dash is not going to find that much. The Earthsea one is also going to be used. Oh, there it is. Another Zip Zap Orb stun, but an Earthsea one is going to find him right at the front. Tries to Tailwind Dash away, but already eats that full force of a Pizza Cutter to the face. And now trying to preemptively cancel the Cold Water Ritual. Logic is just going to take this game. GG. How do you counter Priest? You counter Priest by killing the Priest. That's really it. Or you can stun them, but The priestess auto attack is a the priestess auto attack is the heal. They don't attack; they just heal for their autos. That's why they're so valuable because it's just endless healing. So the more you damage the enemy, it's just gonna get healed up by the priest. That's why it needs to die first. All right, so going into this round two, they're on the third round. So whoever wins this wins it all. So Logic been playing it so well so far, getting that tiny advantages. Going into that late game, the follow up is going to be hovered right on top of him, waiting for him to be using that a cold water ritual once again. And there he is. He turns blue. He goes in the air, but the oh my goodness, the cold water ritual is still going to be casted. That is insane. That is insane. That I thought it was already perfect. I thought it was going to get canceled, but it looks like it did not. Should work now. Wait, I can let go. Mic test, mic test. Oh my god! All right. Okay, so I don't have to press my thing now. Let's freaking go, Dr. Mowgli. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so back into the game. Tailwind Dash is going to be casted right on top of him preemptively. There is no longer a priest, so it is just going to be smooth sailing from here on for Logic. He does still get the cold water ritual out, but oh my goodness, he uses the dash way too early and has to eat the full force of the pizza cutter, taking him to half health, and Logic is just sitting pretty with full HP. Oh, Root Trap Slide is going to be used. Not really going to get that much value off of that, but just repositioning that Hunter, I guess, really works there. But it looks like this guy is just trying to figure out how he can get away from Logic, and Logic is sticking to him like glue. Tailwind Dasherino being hovered right on top. He gets some armor in there, but the Zip Zap Orbeez is just going to fix that problem for Logic. And then another one of those pizza cutters is going to be used. Lower than a quarter health right now is going to slow him down. Is that Root Trap Slide, but just as he gets trapped, he also has another pizza cutter back in there. And yep, Tailwind Dash, hover once again. Earthsea 1 is going to be pushed. It's going to slow him down, but I don't think it's going to be enough to stop the onslaught of Logic right on top of this guy. And NA, more like, nah, this is Logic's game. GGWP. All right.
All right.
Let's go.
Thank you, sir. It's hard casting and playing, so thank you for allowing me to lock in there.
Absolutely, man. I was like looking. I'm like, oh, this guy needs to lock in. Let's go.
Yes,
I mean,
yes.
I don't want to risk your points, man.
But yeah, guys, so that is like Aperon PvP. It is quite sweaty, right? The enemy there, he was playing really well on the first game, just spamming those cold water rituals over and over, which is the AoE circle on the ground. It sucks in apostles too, and it slows down apostles. So it's quite a powerful AoE control ability, and it does explode at the end of its duration and does do quite a lot of burst damage, to be honest. Um, but yeah, I mean, I just know how to play versus him, as Biku was saying too. I'm just sticking on top of him over and over and over just to make sure that he doesn't get any free space to reign. And my burst ability is right, as you guys can see, is the Zip Zap Orbs stun into the pizza cutters, which does a lot of single target damage, especially if you can hit him in that shotgun range. But yeah, guys, any questions in the chat regarding Aperon, regarding how it works? Yes, this is 100% very esports like, and it is one of the focuses in Aperon, especially in PvP, to be an esports title in the space. And I mean, I personally believe it's the best PvP game in terms of like sweatiness and competitiveness. I'm maybe biased though, but I mean that's how I genuinely feel about the game. So
Hey
dope.
guys, so yeah, thank you so much to Beacon Logic for kind of showcasing that. I know it was kind of a brief and short session, but I hope everyone found it informative and helpful. And if you guys have any additional questions, I know both Biku and Logic would be super happy to help answer those or walk you through anything you need about the Afron space, me included. Before we end, I did want to ask one more question for an apostle ticket this time. And for those that forgot, an apostle ticket is basically one of those little minions that Logic took into game with him. Um, and then and then yeah, I think we're gonna end it there. Before I ask though, I did want to give a big shout out to the Puffverse community and Dr. Mowgli for inviting us to kind of showcase our game. I hope sooner or later you guys can come into our Discord to showcase Puffverse. I know a lot of our community members have been following your project, and I know they'd be super excited to have you guys in our server. So yeah, thanks a lot.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Again, DM us if you have any questions, concerns, or just need any coaching sessions or any way to get you started in the game. My recommendation is definitely start off with completely free to play. I mean, that's what PvE is for. PvE is for free to play players who are looking into getting their feet wet into the ecosystem. And then get your PvE out there, get comfortable with the UI, with the controls, with how the game works. This Apeiron is very much like League of Legends. To me, it's a mix of League of Legends plus cards as your abilities. And yeah, it's really fun. It's really enjoyable. It's really competitive. I mean, I'm definitely a competitive player, so I really love the PvP aspect.
So I'm gonna type in the question and send it, and this is for an apostle ticket again. I'll send it in 3, 2, 1, go. So how much stamina do you get a day? What is this answer? Okay. Well, Jepong TV won again. It's 10. So they're like Logic said, you basically have 10 chances to win a game and earn tokens. Um, and if you lose, it also takes a stamina away, so it's pretty valuable. Um, yeah, but Jepong, you have won both a Dudalic Wing and an Apostle ticket, so good job. I know you DM'd me, so I'll respond to you as soon as possible. But yeah, thank you guys so much again for joining and listening to me, Biku, and Logic. We hope you really enjoyed it, and we can't wait to have you guys host in our Discord.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, thank you guys for coming on our server and showcasing your game. Our community really, really loved it. I personally loved this game. Hope so. It will be available on mobile too,
Yeah,
because most of
I'll try
us
to get
are.
that to you.
Awesome, man, awesome. Well, thank you guys for coming up and showcasing. See you
Thank
guys
you,
soon.
thank you. Take care. Bye bye.
See ya, man.
All right. See you guys. Have a wonderful day, night, afternoon, wherever you are in the part of the world. And again, thank you, Dr. Mowgli and Puffverse community. Looking forward to having you guys over in the Apron Discord and playing Puffverse with you guys.
All right, all right. Good night, good night. See you guys. Have a great day.
See ya, guys.
Night,
See ya.
wherever you guys are. Bye bye.
Yo.